Hey guys, welcome to the video. Today I wanted to share with you what I believe is one of the big mistakes that guitarists make in their rhythm playing, and that's playing with too much arm motion in the up and the down strokes. So my thinking on it is that up and down strokes are not the same motion but in reverse, but they're actually two different distinct motions. So I'm going to play a quick strum pattern just so you can see how little my arm moves and how all the action is taking place in the wrist and the fingers. 1, 2, 3. So as you can see, very little motion this way, and it's all really in the wrist. And it's this turning motion in the wrist that has a lot to do with it. So when you approach a downstroke, what you want to do is you want to have this prep motion so you start stationary, and you move down, real small motion, and then you turn your wrist up. And this prepares you to strum downwards. And the way you do this is you snap your wrist down, just like that. So it's this prep that gets you in this position, turning the wrist, and then snap the wrist down. And then immediately your hand will want to come back up. And so that is called the rebound that gets you prepared for the next downstroke. So if you play 4 downstrokes in a row, for example, it's going to look like this. With that rebound happening each time. And so the upstrokes come in between those downstrokes, and it's not the same motion as the upstrokes. In fact, you don't want to hit all the strings on the way up like that. What you want to do is you just, after you snap down, you want to just turn your wrist, catch the top strings, and don't worry about hitting the lower strings, and that gets you ready for another downstroke. So it's this snapping the wrist downward and then turning the wrist back up, catching those strings, and that's how I approach downstrokes and upstrokes. So you have this. And then up to speed. I hope that helps. Examine your downstrokes and upstrokes, and I would suggest recording yourself playing, as I'm doing now, and see how much your arm's moving and what you can notice in your wrist, fingers, and arms.